Britain's most successful road cyclist Chris Froome is fighting for his reputation after returning a failed drugs test during his victory in the Vuelta in September, a joint investigation by The Guardian and Le Monde can reveal. Froome, who also won his fourth Tour de France in July, was found to have exceeded the permitted levels of the asthma drug salbutamol on a test taken on the 20th of September. Under World Anti-Doping Agency rules, riders are allowed a level of 1,000 grams per milliliter. However, the 32-year-old was found to have twice that in a urine sample taken during the Tour of Spain. The Guardian understands lawyers and scientists are working on behalf of Froome and Team Sky to challenge the result, which is why it has not been made public until now. However, if the Briton is unable to offer a sufficient explanation for the abnormal finding or challenge the result itself, he will forfeit his Vuelta title under the rules of cycling's world governing body, the UCI. If the test result is upheld, Froome could face a significant ban, which may rule him out of next year's Giro d'Italia and the Tour de France, where he was planning to go for a record-equaling fifth yellow jersey. In 2007, the Italian cyclist Alessandro Petacchi was given a 12-month ban for excessive salbutamol and stripped of his 5-stage victories in the Giro d'Italia. Froome said, "It is well known that I have asthma and I know exactly what the rules are. I use an inhaler to manage my symptoms, always within the permissible limits, and I know for sure that I will be tested every day I wear the race leader's jersey. My asthma got worse at the Vuelta, so I followed the team doctor's advice to increase my salbutamol dosage. As always, I took the greatest care to ensure that I did not use more than the permissible dose. I take my leadership position in my sport very seriously. The UCI is absolutely right to examine test results and, together with the team, I will provide whatever information it requires." Salbutamol is medication used to relieve symptoms of asthma and other lung conditions, such as coughing, wheezing and feeling breathless. It works by relaxing the muscles of the airways into the lungs, which makes it easier to breathe. It is taken normally through an inhaler, although it can also be ingested as a tablet, capsule or syrup. Under WADA rules, riders are allowed a level of 1,000 gram per milliliter. The presence in urine of salbutamol in excess of that is presumed not to be an intended Tuesday and will be considered as an adverse analytical finding unless the athlete proves that the abnormal result was the consequence of the use of the therapeutic dose, by inhalatio, up to the maximum dose indicated above. Salbutamol is not something you need a Tuesday to take. After a number of sources had told The Guardian and Le Monde about Froome's adverse analytical finding, David Lapardite, the president of the UCI, confirmed his organization was aware of it. "There are rules of conduct," Lapardite said. "I am not here to break our rules. It's not for me to interfere with this case.